It was a Tuesday morning, the market buzzing as usual. I sat at my desk, chai in hand, feeling invincible after a string of wins. That overconfidence was my undoing. At 9:17 a.m., I entered a high-stakes options trade, betting big on a volatile stock. My heart raced with anticipation, convinced this would be another easy win. But the market had other plans. In just 4 minutes, I watched 1,20,000 rupees vanish. The green on my screen turned blood red in seconds. I was paralyzed, unable to process the loss. The silence in my room was deafening. My confidence evaporated, replaced by disbelief and regret. How could I have been so reckless? That morning, I lost more than money. I lost my trading spirit. It was a brutal wake-up call that forced me to rethink everything I knew. Before the disaster, I was caught in a classic trap, chasing hype. Social media buzzed with predictions of a massive rally in a wild stock. FOMO took over. I ignored all warning signs and skipped my usual analysis. I didn't set a stop loss or follow my risk management plan. I dove in with heavy leverage, blinded by greed. I wasn't trading, I was gambling, chasing a quick dopamine hit. My ego told me I was smarter than the market. I wanted bragging rights, not sound decisions. The market punishes arrogance, and I was next in line. My focus shifted from strategy to chasing glory. That's when everything unraveled. The moment I entered the trade, the stock plummeted. My profits flickered green for a second, then bled red. I told myself it was just a dip, it would bounce back. But the losses kept piling up, minus 20, 50, 80,000. Panic set in. I was frozen, unable to hit sell. Hope and denial paralyzed me as the numbers worsened. I watched helplessly as my account drained. The market was merciless and I was powerless. At minus 1,20,000, I finally exited the trade. The nightmare ended, but the silence was worse. I sat back, hands shaking, feeling hollow. The financial loss was huge, but the emotional blow was bigger. In minutes, the market stripped me of money, confidence, and pride. I realized how quickly logic can vanish under pressure. That pain would become my greatest teacher. In the days after, regret consumed me. I replayed every mistake. No stop loss, too much leverage, trading on FOMO. My ego had blinded me, but this agony became my most valuable lesson. Overconfidence is deadly. The market punishes indiscipline. True confidence comes from following a process, not from past wins. Humility is a trader's best asset. Risk management isn't optional, it's essential. Without a stop loss, I was exposed to disaster. Leverage is powerful but dangerous. I had abused it. The loss taught me to respect risk above all. Protecting capital is the only way to survive. That tuition fee changed my trading forever. From that disaster, I forged 3 golden rules. Rule 1, always define your exit before you enter. I set my stop loss the moment I place a trade, no exceptions. This removes emotion and automates discipline. Rule 2, respect leverage, never abuse it. I use leverage sparingly, only when backed by solid analysis. My default is low or no leverage, protecting my capital. Rule 3, trade the strategy, not the emotion. I follow a written plan and checklist for every trade. If a trade doesn't fit my strategy, I skip it, no matter the hype. These rules are my shield against greed and fear. They keep me disciplined and focused on survival. Trading is about managing risk, not chasing jackpots. I run my trading like a business, not a lottery. These rules are my foundation. Losing 1.2 lakhs in 4 minutes felt like the end. But it became the turning point that rebuilt me as a trader. I learned that success isn't about always being right. It's about protecting yourself when you're wrong. The market will always be there. Your job is to make sure you are too. This story isn't about loss, it's about rebirth. I share it so you can learn without paying my price. The market is a marathon, not a sprint. Build skills, follow a strategy, and control your emotions. Trade with logic, not ego. Every decision should be calculated, every risk managed. If my story resonates, know you're not alone. Let's build a community of disciplined traders. Together, we can create our financial future, one logical trade at a time.